how to choose the right moisturizer for your maturing skin right here on At Your Best, Fashion and Beauty Simplified. Well, we all want to look fabulous for each stage of our lives. And, you know, when we get a little bit older, our skin tends to change. And a lot of women don't realize that your moisturizers can actually change as you age. Well, I have with me today Nadia Wellington. She is the Sales and Marketing Representative at Bryden Miners Limited. And of course, today we are featuring specific line of products for mature skin, great moisturizers. Nadia, good to see you as always.
Thank you, Lexan. Thanks for having us. You know, it's always a pleasure.
Yes. Nadia, it's interesting that, you know, I know a lot of women who actually start using moisturizers, let's say in their 20s, and they just keep going with that same moisturizer until they get to their 50s. But times have changed, and so have products.
Yes.
So tell me about the fabulous line that you have here by L'Oreal.
Okay, like you said, not only does time change, but the body changes as well.
Yes.
And with the change of the body, your moisturizer, your toner, your cleanser obviously needs to change to be able to affect and give you the proper effect and look that you'd like to have as you get older.
Oh, yes.
Well, moisturizing and cleansing of the skin is a process that we should do throughout our lives as women, you know, especially when you start wearing makeup. The soap and water just doesn't cut it.
Never.
Sometimes you just need to exfoliate and scrub.
Yes.
And with that, you find that as early as teenage years, when puberty steps in and the pimples and the bumps, we want to start cleansing our skins. So a simple cleanser from L'Oreal can work. You know, you have it in, of course, a different scent. So this is the Go 60. The Go 360 Clean that you can use. Just gently massage it onto the skin with a little water and then rinse it off afterwards. Sometimes people like to use some warm water to do the cleansing, but of course you always pat with some cold water so that you close those pores back up when you finish.
And this is for any age? You're saying anyone can use this?
All ages.
Okay,
from
great.
Teenage right up to my grandmother who's 70-something years old.
Great.
You need to cleanse at least once a week. With people who wear makeup, of course, after you use your makeup and you're cleaning your makeup, you need to do a cleanse daily.
Oh, yes.
And then, of course, the toner. I did say splash with warm with some cold water afterwards, but there's nothing like a little bit of toner that just brings back out that flushness in your face when you're finished using it. And this, it's non-alcohol. So there's no alcohol. Alcohol-free cleanser is what you're looking for because you don't want to strip the face again of its moisture after you finish cleaning it.
Good.
And of course your moisturizer. Yes. Now this is where it gets a little bit touchy when it comes to moisturizers, because in your 30s, when those little laugh lines start to set in.
Yeah, I got a front line actually.
Right. That's our age group, you know.
I know.
You don't want something that over moisturizes the skin and make you look too supple. You just want to have a nice gentle radiance. So we go into our youth code because of course
Youth code.
Yes. Good. Don't think that a youth is under 20. We're in the prime of our youth.
Of course.
So the youth code will be hitting stores.
Yes.
This week
also,
coming up.
This is fresh.
Yes, it's
fresh
new on the market. We've never had the youth code here in Grenada by L'Oreal, and it's very inexpensive. You can get the kit or you can buy the separate pieces. So look out for it in all your supermarkets as well as your pharmacies island-wide.
Island-wide.
Right.
And that's the youth code line here? Or?
No, we don't have the youth code here today because it's just arrived 2 days ago on Thursday. It arrived on Island.
Oh, sweet.
So you'll have it in stores pretty soon.
Good.
Now, when you pass 30 and you've reached that, what a lot of women like to think of the middle age crisis era, 40 plus, we're going to start revitalizing the face.
Yeah.
Because the dryness starts stepping in and you know, you're stressed out, you're fatigued, menopause starts stepping in at that age, pre-menopause, post-menopause, during menopause. So you want something to really tackle that face. Now, The sun, for a lot of women too, is also a problem. So you want something that has a sunscreen factor.
Yes.
And L'Oreal has considered that and put a SPF 18% factor in this. Now, it helps with your anti-wrinkle and the firming of your skin, because by then you start to get little sagging and
Please
little
don't say the
drooping.
word sagging, please.
So this pro-retinol base cream helps with that, to tighten the skin and moisturize the skin. And as you get older, the elastin and the collagen in your skin tends to wear out and deplete.
Right.
So this brings it and infuses your skin and make you look radiant. This is your day cream. Of course, you can use a night cream as well, but I'm just want to stress on the use of the day cream for the 40-age-year-old and plus, right?
Good.
Now, here we have that 1 minute lift. So
1 minute lift.
yes, yes. You got up this morning and the eyes are droopy,
Yes.
you know, and you just find your cheeks not looking as flush and bright, and you have to come and do a shoot with Lexan.
I like that.
Let's go for the 1 minute lift, where you get all that collagen to build up and lift your face and just have it looking bright and flush this morning.
Very nice.
I used it. I used it.
Ooh, no wonder you're looking.
Yes, yes. And remember I talked about your cleansing, because like we said, when you hit 40 and that moisture starts to strip, even though you can use the deep cleanser, you don't want to use it every day, especially if you're wearing makeup and you already have dry skin.
Yep.
You want a cleanser that gives you a little bit of cleansing, strips the face of all that external bacteria, but also help to moisturize the skin. So L'Oreal has thought of that and give you the Revitalift with a cream cleanser.
Sounds good.
So it cleanses the skin but still leaves it feeling smooth and really moisturized and not dried and
this is not even the moisturizer. This is just
the cleanser.
Step.
Yeah.
So wow,
yeah, when you put that moisturizer on your face, just a little bit. You know, people tend to think, oh, creaming my face, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
A dot, and it goes a long way. You just rub it into the skin, in an outward motion. Don't forget the neck.
Don't forget the neck.
Yes, a lot of us tend, even when we're putting on our makeup, when we get to the chin line, we stop.
Yeah.
You rub it into your neck so that it blends in and you don't see a difference in the tone from your face to your neck. It's the same thing you want to do with your cleanser and your moisturizer. Lots of dirt build up around the neck area, and you want to clean it off so that when you apply your next set of makeup, it doesn't look two-toned and you have a nice balance in the flow of your skin.
Sounds good.
Also, our neck tends to sag, and you know, a lot of us see that sagging right here.
You know,
very
we try to
early.
pass for 20, but sometimes the neck gives you away.
Oh, please. Very true, Lexan, and we want to control that.
Yeah.
As we move up the age ladder, it gets a lot more complicated, because the skin has a lot more sagging, a lot more wrinkles that you want to take care of, and of course, it's like they say, once a man, twice a child.
True.
The skin also becomes very tender, and you don't want to use something that will deplete your skin cells as you get older, which is what you would have used when you were younger.
Right.
Now you need something to really target you at that 50, 60, 70 plus age group.
Wow.
For the women who, nice. we have grandmothers who really get out there and go to the tea parties and have the dinners and the brunches, and of course they like to look chic.
Of course, of course.
So they have both a day and a night cream that can be used.
Oh, nice.
And this is not the Revitalift. This one is called Age Perfect for mature skin. And like it says, controls anti-sagging, age spots that you get from time to time as you get old, and it hydrates the skin and moisturizes it, leaving you very infused and very bright and radiant as you get older. Helps with the sagging in the neck again. Collagen and your elastin fillers, all of that comes into play when you use your Age Perfect cream.
Good.
So Lexan, we have it all right here in Grenada.
We just got to start doing it in a routine manner.
Yes, yes.
Early,
as early as tomorrow.
I
Go on
know.
out there to your supermarkets and get it. You know.
Definitely.
For those of us, well, I'm not that unfortunate. to have cheekbones that really stand out because I have a plump face. But there are people who find, okay, my cheekbones are just looking a bit too hard and I want to have it look a little bit more subtle. You need something with collagen. That's what collagen do. And this is the moisture filler that you need. It's a collagen-based moisture filler for all ages.
So this is just a moisturizer, a daily moisturizer.
A daily moisturizer that you can use, and it also has a sunscreen factor. So even if you're in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 60s, and you think, okay, yes, I'm using the age perfect, but you know, I'm going out in the sun all day long and I want to just look, I'm going to sports, you know, and you want to look at, you can just use this. So you can have this on the side to use.
Sounds good.
So, and the prices are very reasonable. You know, we start as little as $30 for some of the moisturizers, and of course, with the complexities and what it can do for you, the price can range all the way up to $60. But be reminded that it's not something that you're using a lot of. So a little vial of this could last you at least 3 months.
Don't
because you're
pile it on and think, okay, the more I put on, the better it will work.
You're just taking your finger and you dab 4 little dots and you massage it into the face and you're good to go.
And Nadia, what I really like is the fact that these products, they all have SPF, because it's so important and we think we don't need it, and we really do, and that's really part of protecting our skin.
Exactly,
getting to look better
because we live within the tropics and we're in the sun every day. Even though you may spend an 8 to 4 within an office, you're still getting that UV sunlight when you're outside. So you need something that protects the skin from getting those age spots that tend to creep up later on in our lives. And even though we are a darker complexion and we think, oh, I'm a black woman, so you know the sun doesn't bother me.
I know.
When you turn 40 and 50 and you start to see wrinkles and lines that weren't there 5 and 10 years ago, you wonder, how did this just appear? But a lot of it sometimes is due to sun damage. And we're hearing a lot about skin cancer. It's also caused by the sun. So great advice for lots of women, especially when you're going out into the sun every day. Even if you're not using a moisturizer on your skin, it's a very good practice to use a sunblock to protect the skin.
Now I see these are basically the same, so we just have a nice little thing balanced there.
Just to balance it out.
Fantastic. So folks, if you're looking for the perfect product for your maturing skin in terms of moisturizers, Nadia just gave us a wonderful rundown. And of course, these products are distributed. Remind us again, Bryden and Miners Limited.
Of course, yes, Bryden and Miners Limited, and we're located on Kirani James Highway in Boulevard in downtown St. George. We're distributors, of course, but you can purchase from the local retail outlets, which are all our leading supermarkets, as well as pharmacies within St. George's and Grenada on a whole.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you so much for the in-depth information. And ladies, don't forget, start taking care of your skin today. The L'Oreal way.
Yes, thank you, Lexan.
You're welcome. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us. Tune in next time for At Your Best, Fashion and Beauty Simplified.